everybody, this is Nikki with Raised by the Cross. I just want to come to you tonight and say, hey, let's get tacky. I know, that's weird, isn't it, coming from a Christian? No, honestly, let's get tacky. Tonight, we're going to do a tack project. With tacks, I actually purchased these from Amazon. I'll share a link later to let you find them on there. I had a hard time finding them in my local store. So we also are going to use a rubber ball. This one is a little big, so for this project I got a small one, and I've actually put black paint on it before I started. I don't know if you can see, but I had a accident again. I dropped the ball while it was wet and it rolled across the floor and made a nice curvy black line. But anyway, let the ball dry. I cheated. I showed you what we're gonna make. Something sparkly, of course. But tonight, as we get tacky, I want to share a story out of the Bible about being tacky. Okay, so I've been wanting to do this project, and I was like, Lord, I need a little help on a ball and tacks. So last week it hit me and I started jotting down notes. Who did something tacky in the Bible? Well, do you remember the lady with the alabaster box? Well, you say, Nikki, that's not tacky. Well, she sort of was tacky in her time. I'm gonna tell you this, whenever we're gonna go ahead and start on the project. Like, you've seen the back of it already where I cheated, but I didn't cheat. I did it. I just didn't think you wanted to watch me for 30 minutes put tacks in a ball. This is the simplest DIY orb that looks amazing you can possibly do. So all you're gonna do is take your gold tack, and if I don't stab myself, you're just gonna stick it in the ball. I think I've done about 150 so far, but I love this project because it's shiny, it's sparkly, and sometimes orbs can be very, very expensive, and you can use your orbs in a bowl, or I'll show you what I'm gonna do with this one. I actually went to my youngest daughter Jenna's room and stole some props, but her room has gold in it, so this will be hers when I get done with it. Alright, so let's talk about the alabaster box, why I push pins in, okay? Not about the alabaster box, let's talk about the lady. Okay, well, we know that she saved oil in her alabaster box for a special reason. We know what she did with that oil was she actually took the oil and poured it on Jesus, and then she washed his feet with her hair. Still, I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with being tacky? Well, in her time, this was very tacky. To start with, the people that seen her doing this, they wanted to know, why are you doing this? You could have sold that oil, which was like a perfume from, I think it was a nard flower, which made a fragrant perfume. You could have took that oil, sold it, took the money, and gave to the poor. So, number one, they said she was tacky, basically by doing that. Well, then the other part of her story is whenever she took her hair down. During that time, a respectful lady did not untie her hair or unbind her hair in public. So for her actually to take her hair and wash his feet after she poured a year's salary, well, a year of wages, on Jesus and his feet, she took down her hair and she washed his feet. As the story goes on, we know that she was preparing Jesus for his burial, because he would not have a proper burial, as we all know. So this was her way of preparing him. Now, of course, Jesus, got on to everybody and said, hey, she's doing what she's supposed to do. Well, in that time too, I was talking about how it was tacky for her to take her hair down. It was tacky for her to pour oil on him. Well, also a servant took care of the feet. It wasn't, the lady wouldn't be doing that unless she was a servant, I guess. But that was the job of a servant. I get tickled at myself, actually, because all I can think is so many times you've been somewhere, you always see the Walmart photos, but you just want to say, oh no she didn't. And in biblical times, I believe that's what they were thinking. Oh no she didn't. She is so tacky doing that. Well, my challenge for y'all, and I'm sorry, I've got my phone different and I keep looking this way and I should be looking this way, but anyway, any of y'all know me. I'm dorky, but I just want to say, hey y'all, let's get tacky. Do something that you may be called tacky, and I mean in a good way. I mean, people may not see it in a good way, but God will. Go buy somebody's lunch that nobody likes. Go love on somebody that people can't stand to smell them. Just be Jesus. Go out there and love and be Jesus. Be the hands and feet. Do something outside the box. Do something outside your status quo. The hardest thing for us is getting over ourselves. So, be tacky. Okay, I want to show y'all. Ta-da! You've already seen some of it, but look how nice and sparkly it is. I know this is the simplest DIY ever, and I think it would be great for your teens, your preteens. Just make sure they don't drop them. But this would be cute to add to their room. So I'm gonna show you, I think. Give me just a minute, because I am having a hard time because I didn't complete the back. I do not want to bore you. I promise. There we go. So I'm gonna get it to lay. And so these are some things out of Jenna's room. See? Keep life simple. And then put a little sparkly orb there. How cute is that? It adds that little extra touch, and it probably cost you a couple dollars, maybe $3 at the most. But you can put that, she will probably put this on her shelf. She has shelves over her windows. So, you can just add that little decor anywhere if you have gold in your house. And don't forget, gold always reminds me of heaven, the place I want to go. Y'all, I love y'all. Get tacky, okay? Get tacky. Make a difference in somebody's life by being tacky. Bye-bye.